interesting thing on YouTube, and it was all about how insurance companies don't care about you, the agent, and how you have to look out for yourself because nobody really cares about you. Well, let me tell you, if you're a typical agent and you're contracted directly with the insurance carrier, that may be true. And what was said in this video was, even if you have a good FMO, they don't care about you either. Nothing's going to happen. Let me tell you a story. I had a producer who's a new member of MedicareAgentTraining.com, and he had something in his past which was absolutely insignificant. Oh, good, there's a crash. So we have traffic. Let me let the car just drive for me through the traffic. It's awesome. So this agent had something in his past that showed up on NIPR. Now, the insurance company, I won't name which one it is, but it's in Omaha, Nebraska. The company refused to contract this agent. This agent was awesome and had a track record of being very successful in the under 65 market. And I knew this. And so I wrote to the upline, as it were, at that time. This was years ago. Wrote to the upline and said, look, I need you to go to bat for me and for the agent with the carrier, because this is a good agent. This is a good investment. We need to contract this guy. Well, the upline said, you know, okay, I'll help you out. Then they sent an email to the carrier and said, we don't care. If you contract him or not, we don't care. So when I found out about this, I got on a plane, flew to Omaha, Nebraska, met with the carrier directly, saw the emails and told them how wrong it was, and advocated on behalf of this agent. Now, that agent, because of that relationship, is now a top producer in the industry. All of you would know his name. Very big producer in the industry. Matter of fact, it's going to be on the Cigna trip with us this week in Canada. Had it not been for the advocacy of me going to Omaha to fight for this agent, and again, the video today that was put out was, nobody cares about you, the agent, is completely BS. It's bullcrap. I go to bat for my agents all the freaking time. When there's a case that should have been paid as open enrollment and they're paying it as guarantee issue, which is nothing. When there's a trial right case coming from Medicare Advantage and they want to screw over the agent. When there's a case where the agent's not getting paid full commission in a state that mandates the agent be paid full commission on guarantee issue cases, like South Carolina, like Colorado. And I go to bat for the agent with the carrier, and we get that stuff fixed. See, my agency only does about $12 million a year with the companies. Some say that's a little, some say that's a lot. Doesn't really matter. The fact that I've been on seven company trips this year in 2018 means that I'm sitting next to people like the head people with Aetna. I'm going to name names, but that's probably not a nice thing to do. The head people with Cigna, Mutual of Omaha, Manhattan Life, Bankers Fidelity, all the people that are the top people with these carriers. And relationships do matter, because that's how you get stuff done. So I want to caution you on something as you're watching these things on YouTube, as you're watching these things on Facebook. There are a lot of Johnny-come-latelys who are trainers in the marketplace. You know, Secure Medicare Millionaire Bullcrap University. All this stuff has sprung up over the last 30 days. Brand new to the Medicare space, going to tell you how to run your business. I would love to see their 1099s to see if they're making $2 million a year from doing what they're talking about can be done. I beg to differ with you and would challenge you to say that they're full of crap, because they have not made it yet. They're doing what's called fake it till you make it. Get enough agents in there from your bullcrap telling them what to do, rather than showing them what you have done to get agents to follow them. And you know, some people will follow some people. A lot of people don't like me because I don't bullcrap people and tell them, you know, this is the way you need to think. This is the way you need to wake up and do this habit in the morning. I only tell people what works because I have an agency that really works. I have people that love to come and work every day, and we write lots of business and we make stuff happen. We influence over 3,500 producers across the country. A lot of them go on these carrier trips. This stuff just works, and the results are there to prove themselves. I mean, if you're on the carrier trips and you're seeing me on every single trip, that might tend to tell you that something that we're doing works, right? And if you're not seeing any of these other people show up at like the Medicare Supplement Summit in St. Louis this year, none of these other people that are on YouTube and Facebook as gurus out there and saying, follow me and join my new, 10-day-old membership site and join these crappy companies that I'm promoting, none of those people were there. Like looking down the hallways and there's crickets. Where are these other people that are supposedly gurus on YouTube and Facebook? They're not there. They're not at the after-hours parties meeting with the carrier representatives, meeting with the top FMOs in the country. They're not there. They're completely gone. But they're on YouTube giving you that rah-rah with the fancy background. And, oh my God, they're so full of crap. So I just want you to judge people by their fruit. That's a good old scripture that I always brought up with was, you shall know them by their fruit. And if they're doing millions of dollars a year and they're having 3,000 agents plus producing for them and they're showing up on all these company trips and they're speakers at the national convention and stuff where agents are looking at what they're doing, then great. Follow those people. And there'll be plenty of people after me. I know I was the first one with Medicare agent training, which is now trademarked. And I look forward to pursuing the people that are violating that trademark right now, as a matter of fact. But there's a lot of people that are Johnny-come-lately, and I just want you to be skeptical of the people who are telling you that they're experts in the industry, who started yesterday, who are saying, you know what, I got this new program, just pay me X number of dollars, and you can be a failure like me, and you can be broke like me, because I damn sure don't want to go out and talk to people. I don't want to prospect. I don't want to grow my agency. I don't want to cold call. I don't want to knock on doors. I don't want to follow up on leads. I don't want to write applications. So you know what I'll do? I'll start a brand new membership site because Westfall did it and it must be easy, right? Well, they'll come and they'll go and you'll see as you do. But just be really careful about people saying things on the internet right now, because you just need to know them by what have they accomplished in the industry? What leaderboards have they been on? What organizations have they run? How long have they been in? And more importantly, if you choose to align yourself with contracts, God bless you, make sure you can get released from those contracts, because a lot of these are ploys to get you contracted. Make sure you've got the top level available, first of all. Make sure you can get released anytime you want to, second of all. And make sure they've got relationships with the president or the vice president, whoever's in charge of the Medicare division of these carriers, that they see them frequently, that they either go golfing with them or go on trips with them or on their trips every single year, so that when you have a problem, when you need somebody to be an advocate, your website membership guy is not sitting at home behind a camera, but is actually sitting across the table at the Medicare Supplement Conference every year with those people and can have your back. And if stuff goes south, we'll get on an airplane and go to the home office to get stuff straight for you. Make sure that the people you're dealing with have those relationships, because as I've learned in this industry, relationships are everything. Relationships are the only thing in this business. So anyway, just a word of caution. There's a lot of crap out there.
Turn left onto Darrell Creek Trail.
And you need to be cautious of who you put your trust into. And don't judge anything based on what I'm telling you. Go out and do your research. Check out Google. Check out how long they've been in business. Check out the reviews. Check out what other agents have had to say. And then decide who you're going to align yourself with. And you don't have to pick just one. You can put contracts with everybody. But whoever you listen to about industry news, hopefully that person showed up at the industry conference and found stuff out every single year. So be encouraged. Insurance companies, contrary to the video that was put out today, do not hate you. Sometimes they just need things put into perspective by people who understand the industry and are close enough to them that they'll listen to. And in all the companies that we deal with, that's what I do for my agents. Have a great day. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.